It's time for some more unboxing, and this is a special Christmas Eve edition because today is actually Christmas Eve. So when I'm filming this, it's just after lunchtime, Christmas Eve, December 24th, here in Australia. And I thought it's Christmas Eve. It's about 36 degrees outside, stinking hot. Which is, what is that? It's like, I think 38 is about 100 in Frickie-Dicky height, so it's just under 100 Frickie-Dicky height, 36 degrees Celsius. I should wear a really thick and warm, ugly Christmas sweater. Welcome to the jingle from Fender. So this is the I'm going to get very sweaty and unbox 4 guitars video that I'm filming on Christmas Eve for you guys. So these are 4 Fender guitars. So I'm going to get all 4 of them out of the box. Do quick first impressions. I'm not going to go through any of the specs. There'll be full videos of each of these guitars in early 2025 with me and Alex. But yeah, for today I'm just getting them out of the box. First impressions, timestamps for everything below. Yeah, watch me get sweaty and let's start. Box number 1. All right, guitar number 1. So did I mention these are all Japanese-made Fender guitars that Fender sent to me? So it's all Japanese-made stuff. I'm not sure which one's which. I kind of know which ones they sent me. Okay, so first one comes in a gig bag, Fender gig bag. I guess they call it a deluxe gig bag. It's just a normal gig bag. Where's the zipper thingy dingy? There's the zipper thingy dingy. Not sure which one this is. Oh, this looks like a Strat Ocaster. Actually, before we do this, let's see what comes in the bag. In the bag, we have a trem bar and some Allen keys. Oh, and this is just a carry strap for the bag. Oh, and anyway, let's just leave that. So this looks like a Strat. All right, now this is the one. Well, I wish they would have sent me the blue one. This is the HSS in Sunburst. Now, hands up if you're like me. To me, I mean, Sunburst, it's just the most boring of all colors, isn't it? But, so this is the hybrid, made in Japan, Hybrid 2 Stratocaster. 2024 collection, HSS. Very dark on the outside, black, and then a little bit of red, and then, yeah. I don't know, I'm not a Sunburst guy. I never liked Sunburst. Maple board. Feels nice and smooth, actually. First guitar. Not quite in tune, but let's put this down here. Let's get all the guitars out of the boxes. But actually, let's just quickly, before I do it, let's just have a closer look at this one. So we've got humbucker, 2 singles. I'm gonna have to, well, let's just do this later. I'm gonna pull these off. We have a 2-point trem. We have volume, tone, 5-way switch. Yeah, it's definitely very traditional. No locking tuners. The vintage style tuners are they the split headstock ones? Yes. Yes, split headstock. Not staggered either. So just traditional Strat, but in HSS with the 2-point. So it's sort of modern and vintage together. First one. Let's get the second one. Second one. Okay, so this is, it says up the top here what it is. So this is the Hybrid 2 Jazzmaster. Let's check it out. All right, 2. Definitely getting hot with the sweater on. But I'll do it with the sweater on. When things are falling. Things are falling. All right. Yeah, it ripped. Almost impossible to pull this off without ripping everything. So this is number 2. This is a nice looking Jazzmaster, actually. So this is the Hybrid 2 Jazzmaster. There's some features on there. We've got a black guard. We've got a Mustang style looking bridge. We've got, so by the looks of it, just a 3-way toggle switch up here. No, none of the other Jazzmaster switching. Maple boards. It looks what, a 3-piece? Yeah, 3-piece body. So looks like, what, maybe ash? Is it ash? Don't know. Japanese made hybrid Jazzmaster. Let's quickly check what was in the bag, because there must be a trem arm in there. Yeah, same trem arm and Allen keys. Guitar number 4 is a Heritage 60s Tele thin line, also 3-tone sunburst by the looks of it, which I don't know, just not my thing. I'm not into sunbursts. Now that's a nicer, definitely a nicer bag with some backpack straps. It feels more sturdy. Let's check what's in here. So this is a different model. There's nothing in here. And there's an Allen key in here. Let's just leave the Allen key in here. Let's check it out. It's hot. Ooh, and that's instead of that sort of plasticky thing that comes in like a, feels like bed sheets, like linen sort of thing. That's nice, actually. I like that. All right. Ooh, the neck feels great. This feels, I'm not 100% sure what the price points are, but the neck feels great on this. This feels maybe like up a notch in quality. The Heritage series. That looks good. So, what do we have here? Heritage, Telecaster, authentic styling, 7.25-inch radius, fingerboard, vintage style single coil Tele. That's cool. I mean, that's definitely a step up, in my opinion, from that sort of plasticky stuff that it usually comes in. But yeah, that's quite a nice looking Tele, isn't it? Nice wood grain. Oh, again, I wish it was just natural. I think I would have preferred over the burst, but it's funny. It's always in. When I used to work at a music shop, all the burst guitars were always the ones, sunburst Strats and Teles. Everyone always wanted them, and they were always the best-selling ones. And I don't know. To me, that's just the most. Personally, that's the most boring color out of all. But that's me. And what do I know? Guitar number 4, a traditional 260 Strat, rosewood Olympic white. Ooh, that's rosewood. That's the only rosewood board. And Olympic white. I like Olympic white. I think that's with the mint guard too. I think this is going to be a good looking guitar. For me personally, I prefer rosewood boards. I prefer. I mean, I'm not a Strat guy generally, but and just sunburst. But anyway, let's get this out. So this is back to the other. So the Tele seems to be the one that's the maybe highest end one out of them all. I'm not sure. Like I said, none of this is about specs or how much it costs. This is just about what's in the box and what do they feel like straight out of the box. Full videos are coming with Alex and me, but in New Year. This is just a first sort of look, first impressions kind of thing. Before we do that, let's get something out of here, because it'll be I think that's just the same. That's the same trem as in the other one. Let's just use the one trem for both guitars. Okay. And it rips. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. But yeah, ooh, I like Olympic white. Yeah, mint guard. Now, looks-wise, that's I think the best looking one out of these. Let's just have a quick look. So we've got made in Japan, traditional Stratocaster, authentic styling, vintage style single coils, 9-inch radius fingerboards. So this is kind of more my thing. I'm not into the 7.25. I'm not into maple boards. This is quite a nice dark rosewood too. This is looks wise. I think if I was to get a Strat, I would get one like this, or maybe in like a Lake Placid style blue, like the kind of blue kind of color. Actually, which the HSS, the other one, there's an HSS version in that sort of. I think is it, or it's some other blue. It's not Lake Placid blue, but for that, I like the look of it. I really like the look of it. All traditional sort of thing again. No contoured heel or anything like that. This is with the 6-screw saddle, 6-screw bridge, so not the 2-point, the 6-point. I'm gonna definitely have to get these things off because they're already hanging off. Sorry, Fender, but they're coming off. This one's already off. But yeah, I like the look of this. So let's quickly plug them all in and give them a first impressions kind of thing. If there's anything in particular you want us to do with any of these guitars in the full videos, let us know. Yeah, let's plug it in. All right, and I'm back. Let's do some sounds. So setup-wise, we'll have the guitars and they're going in the same order as the unboxing. The guitars are going through the Peterson Strawberry Stomp Etsy tuner, which is also on my desk, into the Mozztronics Amp Switcher, which has the Engel Iron Ball SE selected, and there's a video for the Engel Iron Ball SE up here. Killer little amp. From there it goes back to the amp switcher, and then from there to the 2-Notes Torpedo Live, and I'm using these IRs. And there's an affiliate link down below where you can go to Celestion Plus or Celestion Digital, whatever they're called now, IRs. And if you buy any of the Celestion IRs via that affiliate link, we're getting a kickback from it. You're not paying any extra. You don't have to buy the IRs I'm using. You can buy any of their IRs. Any sales will still work. We're just getting a kickback. You're not paying any extra. So that's just helping out the channel. And thank you so much to all the people who've done it. Now, I'm going to start off, like I said, in order of unboxing. So this is the Hybrid 2 HSS Stratocaster. We're going to start off on the bridge pickup into the clean Engel amp, and it sounds like this. Good humbucker sound. The neck feels nice. It's not super thin. Guess you would maybe call it a D shape. The frets seem nice. It's nicely rounded off actually. The fretboard here. It's very smooth. Feels good. It's nice. Setup wise, it's good. I mean, as always. Although these actually feel quite tight. I don't know if I even. Yeah, I like heavier strings. I would maybe put slightly heavier strings on it, but that's just personal preference. But nice first impression. There's no push pulls here, so you're not splittable. Oh yeah, it is. There you go. It's splittable. Not a big volume loss either, which is kind of cool. Okay, position 2. It's a funky sound. Middle position. Those two. And then an egg. No, let's try the same thing with dirty sound. Bridge position. Chord tab. I often like coil tab humbuckers. I often like to sound better with drives than clean, but I think it's just pretty good. Let's go position 2. With the coil tab. Middle position. What was I playing before? Those two. Neck. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Plays really nice. I mean, again, visually it's not my thing with the burst, but it plays good. It's set up well, straight out of the box. I can't really fault it. So if there's anything in particular you want us to do with this guitar in the full video, with all the specs and everything, I'm going to put a link to the website with all the specs and everything below. Unless it may go to the Australian one. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put a link anyway, see if it works. But yeah, first impressions, it's nice. All right, next. All right, this is now the Hybrid 2 Jazzmaster, made in Japan. Yeah, let's just check it out. So same setup. If you want to know what setup I'm using, the chapter marks were set up. Bridge pickup, everything on full. Let's go. For very first impressions, the neck is great. I really like this neck. Again, very nicely rounded off fretboard edges. No sharp frets. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a little bit of the J Mascis Jazzmaster, the Squire, which I love the neck, and it reminds me a bit of that neck. It's sort of that kind of bit wider and sort of flattish, but beefy. It's a good neck, and I like the bridge pickup. So far, I like. Middle position. Oh, that's bright. But for me, Jazzmaster's always the neck pickup is the one that sort of makes it. Let's see what it sounds like. It's great. I love Jazzmaster neck pickups. I think are the best pickups out there. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. But I love Jazzmaster neck pickups. Gotta say, I really like this guitar. Also for me, this kind of aesthetically, the maple board, which is sort of a little bit tinted. I guess it's not super bright. But with the natural and with the black guard and that, it works. So I'm usually not... For me, the maple board thing is usually more aesthetically. Like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Sunburst as it is, but the Sunburst with the maple board, it's not for me. But this works aesthetically, and it feels great. I like this guitar. The trem arm too. It stays where you put it. So and I literally just tuned it up 2 seconds before I started, playing with it, and it doesn't catch anywhere, and it stays in tune. Again, the string. I would put heavier strings on it, but the setup is good. It's actually got the bridge is up high enough, because often that's one of the problems. The bridge sits way too flat. I think it's set up really well. Plays well. Dirty sounds. Bridge pickup. It sounds good. I like this guitar. Middle position. For me, also with I'm a Jazzmaster guy. Middle position, always I need to turn the tone down a little bit. It gets too bright. But the bridge and neck by themselves are gorgeous. Neck pickup now. I could go on playing this for a long time. I like this a lot. This is a great guitar. Okay, next. Guitar number 3. We've got the Heritage Telecaster. Thin line Telecaster. Now this, and I could be totally wrong, but this feels maybe the most expensive. The neck, it's a gloss finish as opposed to all the other necks are like a satin finish. This is kind of gloss. The neck feels great. Again, very nicely rolled off. Fretboard edges, great fret ends. It feels quality. Now, I could be completely wrong. This could be the cheapest one out of them. But to me, this feels nice. It feels really nice. The neck feels good. It's maybe a little bit chunkier, the neck. So the Jazzmaster was sort of, had sort of, maybe more of a, the shoulders were more like this, whereas that one is more, I never know which one's C and D, but the Jazzmaster is sort of more square, whereas this one is sort of more, not a V, but is that a D and the other one a C? I don't know. I never know, but it's a nice neck. Feels great. The only thing with this, and that's always a thing, this is so close to me. Move that over just a little bit, or I don't know, that's just to get your finger in there. But anyway, okay. Bridge pickup, same setup. Check in the description if you want to see, or timestamps if you want to see the setup. Clean sound, bridge pickup. Definitely the lowest output pickup, so it's a cleaner sound. Oh, the tone was rolled off a bit. Middle position. Actually, there's nothing like that, no. This has got the 7.25 inch radius as well. So I'm going to say this is the most sort of vintagey kind of sounding one. Definitely lower output. Darker neck pickup than I sort of anticipated. And it seems maybe that's a bit closer to the strings too, because it seems to be louder. I like the neck pickup. All right, let's go dirty. Bridge pickup. Middle position. I don't know what I'm doing. The neck pickup's got dark, actually. This is cool. Yeah, I wonder if this is the most expensive one. It feels maybe a bit more expensive, but we'll find out. All right, one more guitar. And last but not least, we've got the made in Japan traditional Stratocaster in a lovely Olympic white. Now visually, this is a great looking guitar. I think if I was to buy a Strat, I would get one in that color. Okay, let's just go through it again. Clean sounds. There's no push pulls in here. No, just the 3 pickups. Oh yeah, actually the neck. First impression. Little beefier this neck. I like this neck. So this reminds me a bit more of maybe similar to the Jazzmaster, but gloss. So this is gloss. The Telly was gloss. The other 2 were satin. But with this as well, nicely rolled off fretboards, rolled off fret ends. So it's very smooth. Actually, it feels very, very nice. The only thing you can feel is the nut a little bit, but I mean that's just because it's a different material that's there. But feels good. Let's just check it out. Okay, bridge position, clean sound. I like the neck. It is quite a chunky neck compared to the others. It also needs another tune. All right. Yeah, it's more the sort of Strat sound. These 2. Middle position. Now, middle position, I never quite understood the middle position, but I'm beginning to like that better than the bridge. The bridge is always a bit... It's bright and twangy, whereas this has a bit more body, a bit more substance. Also definitely lower output pickups again. So this and the Telly are closer, and the two, well, I think the two other guitars are both hybrids, so that must be a more modern kind of style stuff, whereas this is more older. I like the middle pickup. Those two. Again, that's, to me, that's always just that sort of. And an egg. All right, drive, bridge position. Those two. Middle. I like the middle position on this. This is probably my favorite. Middle and an neck are my two favorites on this. Strings are way too light for me. The tension feels like the least amount of tension on this. Definitely nines. Those two. And an egg. You know, neck and the middle sound great. The bridge, again, it's just, I never get along with the single coil bridge pickup on a Strat. And it's traditional wiring as well, where they're not, the one pickup where you want the tone control, the bridge pickup, doesn't have it. I mean, that's not a bad sound. But to me, the one pickup where you want to roll up a little bit off a bit of top end is the bridge pickup. But middle sounds good. All right, so that was unboxing and first impression hang on, let's see if I can get all the guitars. Do a family shot with the welcome to the jingle jumper. So this is the traditional Strat. Or let's just go, okay, let's just quick sort of recap. The neck is great, I like this. I like the middle and the neck pickup. Bridge pickup, bright, but that's me, I never get along with Strats. This one feels maybe the most expensive. So these two have gloss necks. This is the traditional and this is a heritage. So I guess they're both a bit more sort of traditional kind of thing. That looks a good looking guitar, isn't it? I like the look of that. This Finland Telly, yeah, I mean it's a good sounding guitar. Definitely the lowest output out of the four. Let's let's try not to break stuff. This I really liked. I genuinely enjoyed this guitar. I mean, they're all good, but the neck is probably my favorite on this out of all of them. It's a satin finish neck. Aesthetically as well, has that very 70s kind of vibe to it with the natural body and the sort of tinted maple neck and board. The black guard, it's a very sort of 70s kind of looking thing with a three-way switch. It's in a funny position to me. I think I would have put it up a bit higher. I don't know why it's down there. It's kind of in a weird spot. I would put it more, maybe up a bit further if you, or want to keep it down there. To me, that's a good spot to put it. Okay, and now this is when it starts getting difficult with holding stuff. The first guitar, which I really like the bridge pickup on this actually. I like the. Okay, well, let's just do it like that. I really like the bridge pickup on this. I thought the pickup sounded good. This is probably out of the two Strats, I think this is the better sounding Strat for me personally. But I like the neck. The neck is better on this. Visually, I much prefer this. This, I don't know, yeah, again, it's just the three-tone sunburst with the maple board is just not my thing. In a different color, I think I would enjoy this more. But like I said, let's hang on. Can I? No, let's not break stuff. let's get another family shot with this thing. Let's just get 3 guitars. This could be a thumbnail. So 4 Japanese-made guitars. Can I bring this here without breaking stuff? No, probably not. Let's not break stuff. 4 Japanese-made guitars. Let me know in the description below, in the comments below, not description, in the comments below, if there's anything in particular you want us to do with any of these guitars. First impressions, the quality is good. I always love Japanese-made guitars. I'll put some videos in the description, and there would have been some videos flying up there in the corner of some of the Aerodyne Special Telecast and some of the other Japanese-made videos we've done. I'm a fan of Made in Japan guitars, which is why I asked for them to send me a bunch of Made in Japan guitars. Yeah, let me know if there's anything in particular you want us to do in the full videos with each one of these guitars. We'll talk about all the specs, everything, Alex's thoughts on them as well, and go from there. And big thank you to the awesome people at Fender. I hope you enjoyed watching me sweat in this Welcome to the Jingle ugly sweater from Fender as well. Big thank you for Fender for sending this to me. And I hope you're all having, probably after Christmas now, but all having a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you for everyone watching this channel during the year. Yeah, and see you in a new one. The new year, that is 2025. See you guys. Bye.